Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then I welcome you. If you love watching handbag videos and a little bit of this and that, then certainly hit the subscribe button. But let's go ahead and jump into this video. So as y'all can see by the title, I can't even believe we about to have this discussion. But as y'all can see by the title, I ended up damaging my Michael Kors Nolita bag in the Nubuck leather. I know, y'all. I know. Like, me, out of all people, I ended up damaging my bag. Like, I am someone that really takes good care of my bag, right? I make sure my little ones don't be putting their fingers all on my bags, messing up my leather. And I damaged this bag, y'all. It wasn't even the kids' fault. It was my fault. So, what had happened was, y'all, I was on lunch break, right? Kiddos, they wanted to go and eat McDonald's. So I was like, okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and run out really quick, grab food, and come back home. So here is my bag, right? Sitting in the front seat, looking all cute and gorgeous. Now, I already told myself that I wasn't going to carry this bag into the fall time, right? But Michael Kors recently started his summer sale, and the Nolita in the Safari Green that I was also contemplating on was actually in that sale, right? So I told myself that I wanted to first carry my Nolita first to see how I like it before I just go ahead and pull the trigger on another bag, because at this point, I'm at my handbag quota for the year, and I can't just be purchasing bags just to be purchasing bags. So I ended up pulling out this Nolita to carry it, right? And again, she's in the front seat, right? Chilling. Just as gorgeous as she want to be. And me and the kiddos, we ended up going to McDonald's. So, went to McDonald's, grabbed the food. Wasn't even thinking in my head, right, that I probably shouldn't sit the McDonald's bag next to my handbag. That I probably should, like, put it in the back seat with the kids. But no. Me being me in a hurry, I set the bag next to my bag, went home. When I got home, y'all, got the kids out of the car, got my bag out of the car, and got the food out of the car, I paused in my tracks, right? Because right on the front of my bag, y'all, it was a grease stain. Y'all, it was a grease stain on my bag, and I almost lost my ish, y'all. Like, I almost lost it. Like, I literally paused and was like, you know, texting my husband, look what happened to my bag. Reached out to DJ King, look what happened to my bag. And when my husband got home, he actually looked at my bag too, and he was like, and I'm like, does it look that bad? And he was like, yeah, you can definitely see it. And y'all, I was like, at that point, I'm like, okay, I gotta figure out how to fix this bag. So, I actually had started Googling, right? What can I put on this bag? Because I knew, like, from it, you know, originally unboxing the bag and looking at the care instructions, it said not to put water on the bag. So I knew that I didn't need to put any kind of cleaner on the bag that was liquid, because I knew that I would probably damage it more. So I looked online, and online said that I could use a little bit of rubbing alcohol to get it out, right? So I used a little bit of rubbing alcohol, but that did not do nothing, y'all. Like, it didn't do anything. Then I actually read where I could put baking soda on it. If I actually put the baking soda on it and let it sit overnight, it will suck up the grease, right? And then I can just brush it away. So I did that, right? Let it sit overnight and everything, and next day, brushed it off, and y'all, it was still there. Like, oh, it was still there. So I was like, you know what? Let me just stop Googling, and let me go to TikTok first to see if anybody has ever experienced this. And lo and behold, I came across this video, right, of this girl that had a Nubuck Coach bag, and she was using this special type of eraser for Nubuck leather to get the stains out of her bag. And so I was like, you know what? That's what I need. So I went to Walmart, and I was looking for the Nubuck eraser because it said it was in stock. Went there, couldn't find it anywhere. So I had reached out to one of the associates and asked her if they had it. And she was pushing around a little cart, right, putting items back. Y'all, Tell me why the Nubuck eraser and brush was on her little cart that she was putting back. She was like, you know, somebody just returned this. And I'm like, well, is anything wrong with it? So she unboxed it for me, let me see everything, and it looked perfect. So I'm like, you know what? I'll take it. So I got it, y'all, brought it home, tried it on my bag. It worked, y'all. So let me show y'all the kit that I bought, and then I'm gonna show y'all my bag, because I'm so happy that I was able to get that stain out, and that is definitely a lesson learned. But this is a little kit that I got, y'all. It's by the brand Shoe Gear, and it says Suede and Nubuck Cleaner Kit. So this is how the little kit look, right? It looks like this. So this is for the future. If anybody has Nubuck or Suede and they got a stain and need to get it out, I definitely recommend this stuff. It says it's quickly and easily cleans and restores for all colors. And they are right about that, y'all, because when I tell y'all, it probably only took me maybe like 3 minutes, if that, just to scrub it and then brush it away, and it was good. On the back, it says here that the Shoe Gear Suede and Nubuck Cleaner quickly and effectively removes spots, scuffs, and stains from Suede and Nubuck shoes, boots, handbags, clothing, and accessories. Fast and easy to use. Our erase bar removes most stains and spots with a few rubs, and it is safe on colors. And this, they are so right about it. So this is a little brush, right, that it came with. So this is supposed to specifically be for like Suede and Nubuck leather. So this was a little brush that I used. And then it also came with this little eraser here, which is a Nubuck eraser. And this is what's supposed to like, I guess you're using this to clean it. So I use this to clean my bag. And now, y'all, I'm going to show y'all the bag. I'm going to show y'all the bag. So again, I'm going to pop up the before picture so that y'all can see that little nasty stain right there on my bag. And then, y'all, here is the bag. Oh, let's see. Let me turn it around the right way. So here is the bag, y'all. And the stain used to be like right over here. But as y'all can see, like this bag looks good, y'all. The stain is completely gone. Like it is completely gone, y'all. And I'm just so amazed at that. So, I'm glad that I was able to get the stain out. I will say though, after going through that, I realized that I'm glad that I went with this navy color versus that green color, because I feel like with the green, the stain would have definitely been noticeable on that bag. And I feel like anything that I do to the bag, like whether my kids touch it or I scrape it against something, I feel like it's going to show more on that because it's a lighter color. So I have since taken that bag off of my list. If though Michael Kors comes out with that bag in the pebble grain leather, then I'll get it. But as far as Nubuck leather goes, I know that I need to stick to the darker colors. And I know now that this leather is very delicate. It really is. So I'm going to go ahead and take y'all around this bag now that I have did that whole story time, so that y'all can really just see this bag. I'll give y'all my shots, and then I want to show y'all what this bag can hold. Because I will say, besides that little mishap, this is an absolute great carry, y'all. I love how this bag actually lays against my body. I love how much it can hold. I love how lightweight it is. Like, I have this backpack with essentials and more, and it's not heavy at all. And I did actually also take this bag grocery shopping with me too, and I had no issues with it, y'all. No issues at all. So yes, I really do love the Nolita bags. I just know for sure that I don't need to get another Nubuck one. This is going to be my only Nubuck bag, and this bag is definitely going to be a forever one because it is so good, y'all. It's so good. The feeling of it is so good. Yeah, I just love everything about it. So, one moment, y'all. Yes, baby. How can I help you? You need me to open your crackers? Okay. All right. Here you go, sir. You know what's so crazy to me, y'all, is that Kion, he will bypass everybody in the house, right? Just to come to me. Like, he done passed his daddy, his brother, his sister. Here you go, baby. You're welcome. Close mommy's door. See you later. He's so precious. So I love him. Okay, so let's get on back into this. So to take you guys around the bag, this is the front of it here. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. And again, it does scratch very easily too, y'all. But that little brush is good. Like, I actually went over this whole bag with that brush, and it pretty much like removed all of the scratches. So I will say, even though it's very delicate, it seems to be pretty forgiving. It does have the little Michael Kors logo right there. And then here is the side of her. Now, I did actually adjust my strap, y'all, to the shortest setting. Originally, I had it in the middle, and that was okay. But I wanted it to be up a little bit higher on me, so that's why I did that. And it's perfect for me now. I love that. This buckling detailing, though, is just so good. Like, I think Michael Kors did so great with that feature. And then here is the other side. Very, very nice. This glazing, man, like, I just love how he constructed this bag. The glazing on this is very, very nice. Stitching is good. Like, everything is just so good about this bag, y'all. Here is the bottom of it. Now, I do wish that this bag had some kind of feet on it. And usually, I don't really care about a bag having feet. But because of this material being so delicate, I really do wish that it did have feet on it. Because when I'm sitting this bag down, I have to really be careful where I sit it at. Just because I know it is so delicate. It's the back side of it. Very nice. And one of the things that I was concerned about when actually purchasing this bag is if this dye is gonna rub off onto my clothes, and I have not had any issues with that happening. I will say that when I actually was getting that scuff out, the dye did come off a little though onto this eraser here. Let me see if I can show y'all that. So if you can see here, it's kind of blue on this side because the dye did come off a little bit on the eraser. But again, I hadn't had any issues with it rubbing against my clothing. Now, with me standing on that eraser, though, I do feel like if I were to carry this bag for a long period of time in the warmer weather, then it probably would eventually transfer onto my clothing as far as the coloring goes. But yeah, when I carried it, I didn't have any issues. I'm going to show y'all one other thing here too. Now that I'm looking at it, another thing I know I probably won't do again when I carry this bag is wear a sleeveless shirt. Yeah, I had on a sleeveless shirt, and even though this part right here isn't against my arm, this part right here does rub against my arm, and I'm actually looking now, and I actually have a little bit of my deodorant on this. And as y'all can see, y'all see the white residue right there? Yeah, that's my deodorant. So my deodorant did rub against this here, so I just got to take that eraser and get that off. So yeah, when I carry this bag again, I'll definitely make sure I have on a shirt with some sleeves on it. But let's go ahead and get on into this bag. This is pretty much how I have her packed. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull some things out here. And I must say, I really had fun with accessorizing this bag too. I didn't really play off of the blue per se. What I played off of was this little pouch right here. See if I can find it. And once I actually show you guys everything, I'll actually pop in a photo so that you can see how all of my accessories came together. But believe it or not, I played off of this little Dooney and Burke coin purse right here, y'all. I love this little pouch, y'all. This was actually gifted to me from Suz over at Suz What. This is actually in the Depenta print, and I love it because of the different colors on it, the splash of color. So it actually has like the yellow, white, there's blue, there's red, white. Like, there's so much going on with this. So this is what I played off of. And this little pouch here is actually holding my keys. Y'all know I love to use the coin purses to hold my keys. And then the next thing that I had in the bag was my Nolita 15. I love this thing so much. And look at how nice this Nolita looks against this blue. Like the red, the 1941 red looks so good against this blue, y'all. I just love it. I just love it. So within here, I pretty much had, what was I using this as? Okay, so I was using this as my makeup pouch. So I'm just going to quickly go through it. I do have my Benefit brow pencil as well as my brow shaper. Have my mascara, my lip liner, my little file, my clippers, and then my fragrance of the day. I have my BioSense lip balm, love that stuff. I have my Bobbi Brown lip gloss. And then for my lippy of the day, and I'll come up so that you all can see my lip color. So cute, so cute. So for the lip color, on the inner part, I end up using this Izzy and Liz lippy in the color Move Forever Matte. And this is a really pretty like orange color, y'all. I think it's really gorgeous. So yeah, this is what I put on the inner part of my lips. And then on the outer part of my lips, I actually use my D for Danger by the brand MAC. And it's a really pretty burgundy shade. One of my favorite. Y'all know I love me a good burgundy lip. So yeah, that is everything that I had in here. So I kept it short and sweet. Didn't pack a lot of things in there. And then when it came to my wallet, so I ended up using this wallet right here. And I love this wallet, y'all. It is so good. This is an envelope wallet that I got from Michael Kors a couple of years ago. Love how this white looks against this bag. I'll come up closer so that you guys can see this. This I actually purchased to go in my Maryland bag, but because this is such a neutral color, I can throw it in a lot of the bags that I have. I can probably throw it in any bag that I have for that matter. But yeah, this was my wallet that I used. Really nice. It does have a back pocket there. And I actually have a couple of these, y'all. Actually, I think I own 3 of these because I love this. I love this type of wallet. And I really honestly wish I would have picked this up in black, but you know what? That's neither here nor there. So the next thing that I have in the bag is one of my favorite candies. I love me some Mike and Ike. Oop, I just dropped one. So I have a box of Mike and Ike's. And then this little pouch here is a Victoria's Secret pouch. And do y'all see? Like, as I'm taking things out, this bag is just puddling. And I love that. Like, it's so good. But, yeah, here is the little pouch here. And this is pretty much just housing, like, my medicine and things. So that's literally all I had in there. I won't bore y'all with pulling all of that out. And then the last thing, or last pouch that I had in here was this pouch right here. And this pouch, was I gifted this? I think I was, y'all. I think that my sis Lucinda gifted me this pouch years ago. I love this pouch though, y'all. And I love how nice this looks with the blue too. Like, it is so good. This is pretty much my little junk drawer though. Like, I have everything in this bag. So, just to pull things out, I have my little Benadryl here. Y'all, I have to keep this on deck because I don't know what it is, but the mosquitoes love me. Like, look, I have a mosquito bite right here, right? That I'm trying to get rid of because, yeah, they just love my skin. So, I have to carry this Benadryl with me. I have to. Oh, my goodness. They just love my blood. But I digress. The next thing I have in here is this facial moisturizer, and this is by the brand CeraVe. I have my floss in here, soap sheets, my little Tide to Go pen. I have my little Galaxy cloth, some toilet tissue, literally everything. I have some triple antibiotic ointment cream, my little ink pen, have my sunscreen, gotta have this. It's also by the brand CeraVe. I have my lotion, my Lysol, and this thing is huge, y'all. Like, it literally holds everything, I'm telling y'all. I have my purse hook. And then my mirror, y'all, that's in here is super big for no reason. But I just threw it in this bag because I purchased this thing a couple of years ago, but I don't even use it. So I'm like, you know what? I just need to throw it in my bag and start using it. So it's this little Hello Kitty mirror, y'all. It is just so adorable. And yeah, I'm definitely going to put this little thing to use. It's supposed to have like a little light here, but I think I need to put batteries in it. I think. Let me see. Yeah, I think I need to put batteries in it. But yeah, this is my little mirror here. And that's everything that I had in this big old pouch. And then when it comes to loose items, so I do have the little pouch here that houses my charger that is not in here at the current moment. And then I have my Secret deodorant. Have to have this, especially in the warmer months. This is also a staple in my bag in the warmer months, and it is my little fan. And then, let's see, what else is in here? I'm just going to grab things. So I have a receipt, another receipt. I have my Into the Night sanitizer. And then here is my little Coach coin purse that is housing my coins. And I thought that this went really nice with all of the accessories that I use. So yeah, I just threw that in there. And yeah, holding all my little coins. And then the last loose thing that I have in the bag is my pepper spray. Now, this bag does come with a back pocket, and in there, I pretty much just put flat items that I wanted out of the way. So I have my little Pandora bag here that's holding my backup earrings. I have some Kleenex, lens cleaner. I have a panty liner, a wet one, and I have my chewing gum. So yeah, that is literally everything that I had in this bag, y'all, and I just absolutely love it. It does have a little magnetic closure here, and I will say that if you stuff this bag like I had it stuffed just now, then the magnet is not very strong, so it will actually come apart. If you don't pack it as much, though, then you won't have any issues with the magnet. I will say that when I put those items in here, though, and closed the bag and had it on my shoulder, it was fine. It's just that when I sat the bag down, the magnet automatically opened. So that's the only thing that I would say about that. I will go ahead and pop in a photo so that you all can see how all of my accessories came together. Yes, it is such a look. I really enjoyed this bag, y'all. Now, I am going to go ahead and put it up, though, until the fall time because, yeah, this isn't a bag that I want to carry in the warmer months. Just because I know that I have to be careful with it. I know that it can't have sun exposure and heat exposure. So, yeah, this bag I will be putting up. But, again, I am glad that I pulled it out. And I now know that I don't need to buy another Nubuck bag. And I do hope that this review was very helpful to you, especially if you have your eye on it too, because I know this bag and this color is actually still available on the Michael Kors website, and I believe that it is discounted at 30% off, which is actually really good, by the way. I will go ahead and pop in a photo too so that you all can see how this bag looks on my frame. Again, I just love how nice it lays against my body. Like, it is just the perfect length for me. I'm 5 foot even for reference. And yeah, y'all, that pretty much concludes this video. If you have any questions for me about this bag in general, then definitely leave them in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, then give it a thumbs up. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.